Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So it looks like Botch and Bitter is making Bia bow down after she had teased that she will be dropping, some secrets about Bia in her diss track, which she said is very messy and mean. But according to Botch and Bitter, she has receipts.
I want to drop something on Thursday, but they're telling me not to drop it. Should I drop it? Should I leak it? Huh? I don't know. It's very mean. Complex said, yeah, you want me to drop it because it's messy. Complex, you messy. You messy. Fishy.
So Thursday came and Botch and Bitter, did not drop her diss track to Bia because I think she's scared. And Titanic Records probably thinks that the record is trash. And that she probably can't go toe-to-toe with Bia. Lyrically, no shade. But Botch and Bitter ends up making Bia bow down, gets her lick back because it has been reported. Then Botch and Bitter has two of the best songs so far in 2024, according to Rolling Stone. They said that her song Enough, aka Dr. Miami, was one of the best songs in 2024. And so is the remix with SZA for the Never Lose Me remix, which was Flo Milli's song. And unfortunately, Bia's not on this list. Nicki Minaj is not on this list. And a lot of people are speculating that, Botch and Bitter could win her second Scammy at, the 2025 Scammies next year for this Dr. Miami song. And I believe Dr. Miami is still on the charts. I don't think that this was one of the best songs of 2024. But my playlist is different. If we talking about rap, I'm being honest with you, all I've been listening to is Kung Fu Kenny. If we being completely honest, a little bit of Don Toliver and Metro Boomin, of course, but mostly Kung Fu Kenny. Everybody else, I don't care about right now, okay? Kung Fu Kenny is having the best year so far when we're talking about rap in general. But, female rap is still popping, but it just feel like, I don't know. It just kind of feel like real rap ain't really back for female rap. You got to make them poom poom shorts music. You got to make records like Sexy Red or club songs like Gorilla Glue does. But I'm not really into all of that all the time. I want bars. I want double entendres. I want lyricalness. And a lot of female rappers don't have that. Now, moving on to Doja Badu. Fans want Doja Cat to perform at the Super Bowl next year, okay? At the halftime show. Fans have been editing her picture around the Super Bowl logo featuring Apple Music. I personally don't think that Doja Cat is big enough to do the Super Bowl. Y'all need to stop. Please, okay? I love Doja Cat, super talented. But at the end of the day, she doesn't have enough hits, in my opinion. Not enough classic hits to perform at the Super Bowl. If she do perform, she won't be able to headline by herself. I think that she can go on as a guest and do one or two songs, but she doesn't have a big enough catalog to do no damn Super Bowl performance. Y'all need to stop. But Doja Cat is a phenomenal performer. One of the best if we're talking about in female rap. I saw Doja Cat live, and she can really put on a performance. I feel like Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj are the best female rap performers in the game, okay? So, let me know how y'all feel about it. I don't think she's qualified to perform at the Super Bowl. Absolutely not. But if she do perform, she probably would have to do it as a guest. I don't think she can perform completely by herself. No shade. Now, moving on to Piss by Megan Thee Stallion. Piss was also the 9th best song of 2024, according to Rolling Stone. That's what they're saying. They said Piss was a potent warning to anyone who thought they could disrupt what the H-Town hottie has dubbed the Year of the Stallion. Okay? Talking about Nicki Minaj and Champagne Thickums and the baby and Tory Lanez, whoever she dissed in that record. They said that everyone took heed, and it brought with it Megan's Thee Stallion's 3rd time topping the Hot 100, her first time doing it completely solo. For longtime fans, it represented the down and dirty. She herself credits it to her beloved ego, Tina Snow. Okay? I can honestly see Megan Thee Stallion winning a Scammy or getting a Scammy nomination for Piss, even though I don't think she really deserves it. I can see the Scammies being petty and possibly giving Megan Thee Stallion a nomination for that song, okay? Because she dissed Nicki Minaj and Champagne Thickums, okay? Just like I can see Kung Fu Kenny getting a nomination for Not Like Us. But to me, Not Like Us was a better diss record than Piss, in my opinion. Way more catchier. You can play that anywhere. Piss has no replay value compared to Not Like Us. No shade. Now, Queen Bee's Ya Ya was named the best female song of 2024 so far. Number 2 overall. They said her lyrics placed her own family's struggles against a backdrop of American economic, racial, and social hypocrisy, and wrapped her anti-erasure gospel in a music that radiates freedom, resistance, and joy. Okay, I guess I don't really care for that song particularly. But my whole thing is, how can they talk about Queen Bee's lyrics when she don't even really write them? That's my whole thing. I'm like, I get it, but she don't even write her own music. So why are we giving credit for her lyrics? I don't get it. And wasn't her family rich? Why is she talking about economic struggle in a song and she had never been struggling in her life? They said that she was talking about her own economic struggle in that song. And she never struggled a day in her life. That's very weird. But technically, she can talk about it because she didn't really write the song. So she might be talking from a different point of view. Okay? I got to re-listen to that song. I don't remember how that song sounds. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember that song. I got to go listen to that and Two Hands to Hell or Heaven or whatever it was called. Because I don't think those songs were really that great, when I listened to them. But let me go check it out. Now, moving on to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 World Tour has extended its record as the highest grossing tour by female rapper, with 71 million grossed from 37 shows. The tour remains its 100% sold out status with 478,000 attendees. Okay, so congratulations to Nicki Minaj. Not really shocked. I mean, Pink Friday 2 has been the talk of the town when it comes to tours. And like I said before, I don't think any other female rapper is going to be able to top the Pink Friday 2 World Tour. Now, moving on to Normani. She dropped Dopamine, the album, finally. And I'll be honest with you, I would give this album like a 5 or a 6 out of a 10. I feel like this album is a little bit underwhelming. She got some songs on there, but she doesn't have much range. There's not much diversity when it comes to the album. And I feel like Normani is scared to do the pop lane because she don't want to get compared to Queen Bee. So she's trying to stay in that, sultry R&B lane, trying to sound like Brandy. And it's understandable because she's great in that lane, but I feel like she can do so much more. But I did like, a few songs on the album. Everybody knows I like Candy Paint. 159 is a bop. Grip is also a good song. Take My Time. I like that record. Tantrums, I think that's got to grow on me. That features James Blake, I believe. I think that song, it don't sound bad, but it might have to grow on me. I got to listen to that a few more times. She got a song with Brandy, Insomnia. That record is okay. It's not bad. It's not my favorite on the album. But overall, I kind of was like a little bit bored. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. But this rollout has basically been a snooze fest anyway. So honestly, I'm not really shocked. I think Candy Paint would be the single to really push on this album. But so far, we don't have a music video. There's no radio play. There's no playlisting. So maybe, RC the colorist, just wants to put the album out so Normani can fulfill her contract. And they might drop her after that. But the album, I would give like a 5 or 6 out of 10. Okay? I wasn't like thrilled about this album. I don't feel like it should be categorized as one of the best albums of 2024, especially in that R&B lane. But it's not a bad album. It's just like there was a lot of skips, in my opinion. No shade. Honestly, I'm actually shocked. I thought I was going to be head over heels for this album. I thought I was going to be in love with it. But it's just like, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, she did her best. The odds were against her, and at least she was able to drop her album. So it is what it is. Now, moving on to Tyla. She is facing some criticism because she went on The Breakfast Club. They messy. They asked Tyla, what's the difference between a colored woman versus a black woman? And basically, in the clip that has went viral, her team basically did not want her to answer that question. Okay, because I think she got some backlash the last time she said she was colored. Now, some fans are basically saying that Tyla is not black, okay? And that allegedly, according to them, she's using the black community. Now, Tyla has since responded, and she said, "You guys never denied my blackness. I don't know where that came from. I'm mixed with Black, Zulu, Irish, Matarian, Indian, and colored. In South, I would be classified as colored woman. In other places, I would be classified as a black woman. Race is classified differently in different parts of the world. I don't expect to be identified as a colored outside of the South by anyone not comfortable doing so, because I understand the weight of that word outside of South Africa. But to close this conversation, I'm both colored in South Africa and a black woman." Now, to me, Tyla is mixed, okay? She just said she was mixed with this, that, and the third. She not 100% black. Let's just be completely honest. If y'all don't consider Doja Cat to be black, y'all can't consider Tyla to be black. Okay? They both mix. Let's keep the same energy. She just said, "Oh, I'm mixed with this, that, the third, this, that, this, that." No. You are mixed. You are not black. And that's fine. Okay? Not saying you shouldn't stream Tyla's music because she's mixed. It don't matter. But I'm just saying that I feel like a lot of different artists want to identify as a black woman when it's convenient or when they're trying to sell music or a product to the black community. Same thing with Botch and Bitter. Now she black or Afro-Latina, but years ago, she was saying that she was Spanish in a interracial relationship with Off the Cheat and how she don't like to date her own race. So I feel like a lot of these artists be trying to pander to the black community by saying, "Oh, I'm black," but really, they're either mixed or not really black. Okay? So if Doja Cat is mixed, you mix too. Okay? Let's keep the same energy for everybody. Now, moving on to Tanaja. Tanaja's Nasty is expected to have one of the biggest jumps in the next Pale Aboard Hot 100 update. Is currently aiming to become the second highest charting single of her career. Wow, wow, wow. Now, I think it already debuted at number 90 so far on the Hot 100. And also, Tinashe clocked RCA the colorist for basically shelving her and letting her go.
I feel like RCA, you know, kind of dropped the ball like when you on their label because they couldn't do it. You did it by yourself.
You know, we didn't need them. All you need is like hard work, good fans, talent. Like, I know they're gagging.
What's next? A new music, a tour?
New music, remixes, full album, Baby Angels coming soon. So check out the full project.
Okay, and you said a tour?
Yeah, definitely in the fall.
All right, thank you, Tinashe.
Bye guys, thank you so much.
Bye.
Now, Tinashe, you might want to remain humble because one thing labels have been known to do is sabotage. Okay, so you might not want to piss off RCA the colorist because now that, you know, your new single Nasty is super successful and, you know, you deserve the success. You're super talented. Okay, so you definitely deserve all of your success. But sometimes speaking out against labels can piss them off. So if I was you, I would just keep quiet and not mention RCA the colorist because they might turn around and sabotage you. They was leaving you alone, so you might not want to poke the bear. Just let your success speak for itself, okay? But let me know how y'all feel about that. I'm happy for Tinashe's success. And RCA the colorist, they dropped the ball. You know, what she stated was facts. But usually, you know, labels don't really like when artists speak out about certain things. So it looks like the Video Music Award wants Victoria Monet to perform this year, okay? Now, last year, the Video Music Awards told Victoria Monet, according to her, that she wasn't ready to be on their stage, on their main stage, when she wanted to perform last year because, you know, All My Mama was popping, okay? Now that she's a 3-time Scammy winner, now the Video Music Awards wants to be Team Victoria, okay? Now they want her to perform. They are basically promoting her new single, All Right. And fans want Victoria Monet to decline to perform at the Video Music Awards. I don't think that she should decline, though. I think she still should perform if they ask her, even though they did not allow her to perform last year, because it would be, one, a good opportunity, you know, introduce her to a bigger audience. And then on top of that, again, if she declines, they might blackball her. And, you know, she put out a fire music video with All Right. I think she deserves to get nominated for a few awards. She deserves her recognition. And sometimes when you decline these award shows, they might blackball you and say, F it. You know, we don't want you anyway. That's how they gonna move. So I would perform, even though they did you dirty last year, but I would perform and snatch all the awards because she definitely put out one of the best music videos of the year. Okay? Definitely top 5 in my opinion. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, moving on from that, Sabrina Carpenter's Please, Please, Please is set for a #1 debut on the Billboard streaming songs, expected to earn over 50 million US streams in its first week. It will become her first career #1 entry on the chart. I don't think the chart-obsessed racist is going to like this. That's why she put out more vinyls after putting out vinyls, I think last week or earlier this week. She put out even more vinyls because, you know, she's seen that Charlie XCX and Sabrina are taking over the charts. And then her writer, the chart-obsessed racist writer, also produced and allegedly wrote Please, Please, Please. So I know she definitely wasn't too happy about that either. So I can see Sabrina Carpenter, if she continues to break all these records, the chart-obsessed racist might start looking at her sideways. You know, because she's very competitive. But let me know how y'all feel about it. I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And have a great day.